just feel the buzz in this city all day long. Now for this opening face-off. Puck is dropped, and we are underway here tonight. Team Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. Lund's taking it from his own end. Finland's got a hold of it along the wall. Rantanen's got the puck in his own zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Grabs the puck. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Toffoli's moving it ahead. Takes a shot, and he makes the save. And he coughs it up with the pass. And there's the save. Can't get a hold of that pass. Canada's across the blue line. A centering feed. And that shot's blocked. Looks to pass it to Rantanen. Puts it on net. Storms up with the blocker. Quick feed to Quinn. Looks to get the puck over to Lawton. Finland's got the puck. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Handles the pass. Armia's got it in the offensive. He's in the clear. He scores! Wow!
And no panic at all as he's in on the breakaway. Listen, he earned the opportunity, but he executes. He delivers a beautiful deke and puts it in the back of the 4x6.
Team Canada's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's all. The one thing that does get a smile is a great start because they now know that you are ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Team Canada's ahead 1-0. Lammikos won it in their own end. A little bumping around, but still maintains possession. Team Finland's got the puck against the half wall. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. From the open ice, they gain the line. And now he moves it quickly to Krebs. Big time stop. Great reflexes, another save.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
A chance! And makes the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Canada's been the busier team offensively, and they lead early in this one. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Oh, and it comes up with a big stop there. Finland's won the draw. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Quick pass to Myers. He carries the puck up along the wing. Team Finland's got possession of the puck. Picks up the puck in his own end. Finland's got it in their own zone. Team Finland's got it along the wall. Picks up the puck. Here's it on net. And that one flies over the net.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. I think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
Glass looks around. Shot! Makes the save with the glove.
Marmy's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Here's a short pass to Joseph. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Oh, look at this. They are really starting to apply the pressure now. Here they come on the attack. it in front. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Canada's got the lead here in the first as they have been the more dominant team in the offensive area. Team Finland's got it, and they're on the attack. Shuts them down. Let's get the call.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in this.
All alone! On the breakaway! Oh, it's awesome on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Team Finland's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Looking to set up offensively. Moves it around along the half wall. Puck scooped up by Armia. Levi's going to hang on for a whistle. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Team Canada's up 1-0. Team Finland's won the faceoff. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Slides the puck over. Denied by the goaltender.
Rantanen's almost out of the box.
Puck grabbed by Middleton. Rantanen's penalty has expired.
An effective PK, you have to read, be aggressive on those reads, and look what happens. They get a ton of shots on net.
Picks up the puck. Here's a chance. Too many bodies in the way. Levi's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another faceoff here. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Team Finland's got it now. Moves it to Kapanen. Oh, what a stick save!
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Angles it over to Kapanen. And he takes the feed. And he loses control here. Here's a shot! Here's a shot! And he stakes that one with the glove. More than half the period has expired. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Made that stop.
Well, James, that brings new meaning to putting everything in front of the puck to make a save as it goes off of his mask. Not sure if he's rattled right there, but he shakes it off and he gets the save.
And a strong physical collision on the play there. Along the half wall with the puck. Huge steal at his own end. Gains the zone from the right side. Sends it over. Here's a chance behind the net. Team Canada's got the puck in the defensive end. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Canada's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that we see typically. So they've got to find
position. Takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly. Lawton's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Pokes it away in his own end. Cuts to the point. Sensational stop with the stick by Larmy.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Team Finland's got a hold of the puck. Armia's going to play it against the half wall. Canada's got the puck along the boards. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Sends a pass in front. And it goes off a stick and off target. Let's see what the official says here.
That's the third call of the period, and it really looks like they weren't dialed in or ready to play in this game, and preparation is key, otherwise things like this happen.
Canada's got a small window with a 5-on-3.
A short 5-on-3, James. You got to win this face-off. Possession is key. If it goes 200 feet the other way, you've just killed your opportunity.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. He's got a step. He scores! Oh, wow, what a finish!
Well, I love that he used his feet and didn't slow down, James. And then it's all about patience and composure, outgaining the goaltender, finding the room and burying it. Well, such a fluid motion as he's skating in full stride and pulls that puck in towards his feet, changes the angle, and puts it by the goaltender. I don't think the goaltender even knew where that was going.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Moves it quickly over to Kapanen. Fires it on net. That's gloved by Levi. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. They win the draw and go on the attack. Tripped up on the play, and the referees caught that one. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision. Foley's been nabbed for tripping. Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Levi's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Glass and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. Finland's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Team Canada's got the puck shorthanded. Quick feed to Krebs. Takes it at center. Knocked away. Nice poke check. Finland's got it in their own zone. Takes the puck at the point. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And a solid stop on the play there. Stop.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
And the puck banks off the glove. Solid check to slow him down. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn up another gear, and they have done that here. Moves the other pass. Dishes it off again. Scooped up by the D. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Dumps the puck in. Finland's got the puck along the wall.
Toffoli's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Box.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
Team Finland's gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Quinn's got it on the offensive end. Takes the feed at the point. Larry's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. In the final moments of this period, Team Canada's got a 2-0 lead. Team Finland's won the face-off deep in their own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Sends it in front. And that doesn't go as it's off a stick. Toffoli's lugging the puck. Now he takes it over the line. Oh, smart heads up play to poke that one away. And that doesn't reach the net. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. With possession along the wall. First period nearly in the books here. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Team Finland's down despite numerous scoring opportunities here late in the first. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And a solid save there as we play on. Great reach with the stick by Rantanen. Myers carries the puck in his own zone. Lawton's got it against the boards. Right on the doorstep. Oh, that's a huge stop by Larmy. Gaining momentum up along the side. Takes a shot. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. Team Finland's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
All right, fans, time for tonight's one-year-old giveaway. Congratulations to Section 107 Row F. Each fan receives a limited edition player t-shirt. And fans, don't forget to purchase your player t-shirt tonight, only at our team store.
stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Levi's the only reason that his team is in this game, James, and he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Team Canada's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Made the save on the play.
In the game of hockey, you know that your opponent is told to attack and drive the net and really get in the eyes of the tender. And for the goaltender, it's really important when there's a lot of traffic in front to make sure they have their eyes. So it's out-battling, outworking your opponent for those sight lines. He does an impressive job of making that save.
Scores! All over the rebound and tucks it in for the goal.
James, these are the kind of pesky goals that create a ton of energy for your team. The rebound pops out after the shot. You have to have a hard stick, be heavy on it, with it on the ice, battle and compete for it. He does it, and he buries it.
Team Finland's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
Shot! Gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. And he takes the dish. Here's a chance. Glove save made by Levi. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs off. Team Finland's put a lot of pucks on net here to this point, but they still trail early in the second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. From behind the net. Moves the puck along the half wall. Shot denied by the defender. Nice block. Quick pass to Letnick. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Look at this attack here in the O-zone. Scoops up the puck here. Team Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Finland's looking to break out of their own end. Sends the pass over. The pass out front! And that's stopped! Oh, some fans thought that was in, but that went off the side of the net. Here's a chance! Oh, misses the net! What a chance there!
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you gotta figure he's gonna put one by the tendy.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
And that shot dies in traffic. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Fires it! How did he stop that one?
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Through center along the wing. Feeds it across the ice to Krause. Team Canada's got it into the offensive zone. Krause is on the attack. Here he is in front! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Team Finland's put a lot of pucks on net. Now they just need to put one past the goaltender, still trailing in the second. Finland's taking possession in their own end. Team Finland's looking to break out. Here we go, odd-man rush. Here's a chance. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low-zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Finland's got possession here in the neutral zone. Team Finland's on the attack. Finland's going to play it from the corner. And that skips out of the offensive end. Up along the wing. Off the left wing and into center. Finland's playing it from the side. Here's a short pass to Lettinen. Lets it go! Here's a shot! And he catches that one with the glove. Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Finland's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Lettinen. Here's a shot. Makes the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Team Finland's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And a quick save on that one. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Turned aside with the glove by Levi. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Team Finland's got a hold of it against the wall. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover.
Team Canada is working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Finland's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. A feed out front. Couldn't complete the pass. There's a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. And he takes the feed. Poked away in the offensive end. Scoops up the puck. A chance on goal. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the glove save. Team Finland's effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. Lemiko's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Mana. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Krause. Poked away in the neutral zone by Lemiko. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Moves it quickly over to Mana. Finland's got possession here in the offensive zone. And makes the save. Glass moves the puck. Now a quick pass to Joseph. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Team Finland's got the puck. Picked up along the board. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Joseph. Gains the zone. And let's see what the call is.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. So you're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bumper, but a lot of options off of it.
And a little body contact on that play. Puts it away to stay on the attack. Makes a move in front. And uses the trapper to swallow that one into the logo. Looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. Finland's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Canada's got a hold of the puck now. And And that one's picked off. To the low side. Great save from in tight.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's 2-1. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Lammikos ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Team Finland's won the draw. Oh, and the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
Tremendous stop by Larmy. Sepala's got it across the line. Comes up with the stop. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
And he denied him there.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time he bails his team out. I always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Team Finland's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Matas out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
I like this PK, James. When one goes, you all go. Very aggressive, and look at the shots they get off of it.
Glass takes it inside his own end. And he slides it quickly to Kraus. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Sepala. Larmy's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And they win the draw here in their own end. And he keeps possession. Finland's moving it into the offensive end. Sends the pass down low. Takes the puck behind the net. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Levi's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's needed to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game. And the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
And he slides it quickly to Krebs. Looking to make something happen at center. Drives to the crease. Scooped up along the wall by Middleton. He scores!
He gets his shot off the most coveted area on the ice, right in front of the paint. Doesn't allow the goalie to get set up and puts it home.
Canada's been the dominant team all night, and look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team, and what's showing on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be, and they'll be heading into the intermission, and this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest. I wanted to keep going at it.
Ledman's going to play it from the back of the cage. Team Canada's got control of the puck. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Fantastic save. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Played big in the moment there. Takes the feed. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Off the glove and makes the save. Finland's got possession of the puck. And that pass goes off a stick. Toffoli stick handling in his own zone. And he feeds it down to Quinn. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Tries to get it to Lawton. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. Takes the pass. Puts it on net. And he scores.
There's a reason why Coach Coaches talk about crisp passing and execution. They get angry and you skate in practice if it isn't on the tape. He puts on a clinic here in distribution, and it winds up as a goal.
Finland's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player.
Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he just couldn't properly connect with that shot. Team Finland's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Rantanen. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Joseph's got it along the boards. Here's the chance. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Finland's had a lot of good looks offensively, but they have run into one hot goaltender, which is why they trail late in this second. Team Canada's won the faceoff.
Puck possession right.
So look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Team Canada's now gone up by 2 here in the late going to the second. And this is a nice place to be here, Cheryl.
It's exactly where they want to be, and they won't want to sit back. They want to continue to push right through to the end of the period. They've got that nice, healthy cushion. They don't want to give it away.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit. And you know what? They are taxed. They are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire. Going back to work.
And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Armia's crossed the line and gained the zone. Shot! Close save, and the play continues. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Glass is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Team Finland's got it now. Finland's got the puck along the wall. Team Finland's going to play it along the blue line. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off.
Team Canada has been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. one. Finland's going to start with possession here to kick off this period as they are shorthanded. Here's a pass down low. Huge steal in his own end.
Canada's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Quick feed to Lettinen. Puck picked up by Weegar. Team Canada's got it in their own zone. Cutting to the slot. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Icing is the call. We're going to face up at the other end. Lots of time left in this period. It's 4-2. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Just wide. Picked up along the boards by Lemico. Moves with the puck at the corner. Handles the puck at the point. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Canada's in now. Shot! Here's a shot! Oh, what a save! He gloved that one!
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Team Finland's had a lot of shots on goal, but they're going to need to finish in order to get back into this one here in the third. Taken along the wall by Kakko. Armia's got it in the defensive end. Canada's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Finland's gained possession along the boards. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Kakko. Sends the pass across the ice. Moves it up. Whips on that. And that's intercepted by Levi. See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. Team Finland's got it in the offensive zone. And that's off target as it hits a body. Quick shot. Oh, that goes off the mask and it stays out. Glass works the puck in his own zone. Receives the pass. Here's a shot. Off target.
It's a real skill to be accurate and have a heavy shot, and right now it's just a heavy one that whistles wide.
Moves into the offensive zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Mana. And there's the whistle icing the call. Lots of time left in this period. Lots of offense here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. Team Finland's got the win off that draw. With some open space at center. Taken by Kapanen. Pass in front. Picked off in front. Canada's crossed the line and on the attack. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender. In close. And there's another stop.
Well, he has been under siege. I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Shot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Middleton's moving the puck through his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Kraus. And that's broken up by Lemico. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. More than half the period left to play. Team Canada's doubled up on them. It's now 4-2. Team Finland's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Scores! And a quick strike here puts them right back into this one.
Well, the game opens up here now, James, as they're within one, and if they can continue this press, they can get the equalizer. You got to believe that they can do it right now as you feel the momentum shift. Well, the shooter shows good patience on this shot, James, just waiting for the goaltender to drop. Once he does and he drops into that butterfly position, there's enough room upstairs to be able to beat him.
Team Finland's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
Team Canada's got to hold them against the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Skates to the crease. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer here in a one-goal deficit. And you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Canada's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, they've worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup. And man, has it been effective.
Team Canada's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Here they come on the attack down the right side. To the front. Oh, he makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. Shot. Oh, a clutch save.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better...
They score! And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long. Well, he's right in the slot, that prime scoring area, and he corrals it on his backhand. That's a great play to get it off quickly.
Team Canada's added another goal to extend the lead to 2 here in period number 3.
Well, some games feel like a fight in all areas of the ice, and it looks like they've been fighting the puck. They've capitalized when they've had the opportunities, and it's the reason they're winning by 2.
Takes it into the slot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Team Finland's got control of it now from their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a chance, and he was ready for that one. Denies him again.
Rantanen's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. And he makes a save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Finland's got it along the wall. Fires it on net. Oh, he just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Puts it on net. Blocked in front. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whack load of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James, just reading the ice that they're being given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is.
Centering to the middle. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Moves the puck. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Kapanen's taking it from his own end.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Grabs the puck in the corner. Picked up along the wall by Mata. Takes a bump but hangs on. Finland's got the puck behind the net. Looking to break out here on the power play. Team Canada's moving it up the ice. Handles the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Looking to make something happen along the boards. What a steal in his own end. Look at this, 2-on-1. Oh, what a save. Puck scooped up by Armia. Coming to the front of the net. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Near the point. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Takes it from the right side. There's a shot. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
His shot's coming.
Oh, look at this. Breakaway. Misses the net. Oh.
This might be a product of the goaltender challenging and getting to the top of the crease, trying to be fine, and just misses the net.
Moves inside. Oh, Steve scores. He puts it in on a second effort.
Well, this goal will be in the video room tomorrow, James, because it's second effort, and you know that coaches love that. I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets it behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in.
Canada's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Levi's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's the reason why his team is leading in this one. And elects to make a good decision to get the face-off.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Team Canada's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Poked away at center ice. Dishes it to Sapala. Quick pass to Kakko. Team Finland's got the puck against the boards. And then Cairns right off the mask.
Well, he was dialed in to make the save with his mask, James, but I don't know how dialed in he's going to...
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
And Sarah, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the complete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Finland's had more shots on goal, but yet they've run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Takes the puck at the point. Center feed! And Cairns on the twig in front of the net. Quick feed to Weegar. Sends it over to Middleton. Canada's through center and now in the offensive end. Team Finland's got a hold of the puck now. And now he angles it across to Rantanen. Cuts into the paint. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Krause is really looking like he's hurt on this shift somewhere. I mean, he's laboring to get back to the bench. It's a tough spot to be in. You want to stay on the ice for your team, but you know that you're not at 100% and you need to get off.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. He was locked in there. Finland's got it near the point. And the play continues. Slides it over with pace to Middleton. Finland's got the puck. Grabs the puck. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Textbook poke check by Mata. Team Finland's got it in their own zone. Finland's got it across the line. Puck grab by Lemiko. Takes a shot.
Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
That's not going to fool him. Canada's got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Middleton. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Slides it over to Kapanen. Inside of the final minute here in the third. Moves it to the middle. And that goes off a stick and off target. Uyghur's got it on the offensive end. Great heads-up play with the stick by Mata. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Larmy.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Here's a chance. What a chance, but they can't connect. Chance in front. Shot. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Finland's time is running out in this one to try to even things up. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but no finish tonight. Team Finland's got it, and they're on the attack. And we are all over with this one. And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, they've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice, and you're confident, you've got swagger, and everything seems to be clicking. Gotta love it, and you gotta really embrace when it feels like that.
For all of us here at EA Sports, my name is James Cebulski. Don't forget, the tournament continues. We will see you then.